What's up, people? Jada up here giving a few thoughts on the Tough Enough finale and also the latest episode of Monday Night Raw. I know I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in a few weeks. Well, even when you don't see me upload YouTube videos, you can still catch me on the sideshow. I'd like to thank the thousands of people who've joined me on the show these last couple of weeks. It's been great, and it's only going to get better because we have some very big episodes planned for the near future. This week, we have the big nomination special for my very own award show. Then next week, the biggest episode of the sideshow ever. We have the W Awards special and also a ton more going down on the show. And as always, you can catch the sideshow every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on jdubshow.com. First up, the Tough Enough finale. Luke was my favorite to win the whole thing from the very first episode of the competition. And while I thought he was far and away the most well-rounded prospect of the bunch, when I saw that he lost to Andy, it didn't come as much of a surprise to me because of one reason and one reason only: Luke's attitude. What he would consider confidence and assuredness, it would come off to other people as cockiness, arrogance, and just basically being an all-around asshole. You can tell during certain parts of the competition, the judges tried to humble him, nothing worked, and I believe that's what did him in the end. Now, as far as Andy goes, he was a non-factor for most of the competition, but once Stone Cold lit that fire under him, that's when he started to impress me. He slowly worked his way to the top, and when all was said and done, he got the win in the end. Now, I would have much preferred Luke get the win, but I'm not mad at all that Andy won, and I am looking forward to seeing him in WWE. On to Monday Night Raw. I'm enjoying the build-up of Alex Riley and R-Truth's characters. As far as R-Truth goes, by now, I've gotten used to his quirkiness. Yeah, that's how I'll put it. His quirkiness. I find his character entertaining, but I still think he's campy, mentally unstable, mildly offensive, cartoonish, over the top, but I can still see the entertainment value in it all. It's kind of like one of those situations where you laugh at something and instantly feel guilty about it because you know you're not supposed to laugh at it, but it's just funny as hell, so you laugh anyway. Like, there's this one YouTube video where this dude is like dancing in the streets, and then he starts dancing into traffic, and while he's dancing, he ends up getting hit by an ice cream truck. Now, you're not supposed to laugh at stupid crap like that, but it's funny as hell, so you laugh anyway, and basically, that's how I feel about R-Truth. So with that being said, I'm on board for his WWE Championship match at Capitol Punishment. Who would have known that when I suggested in my Over the Limit review video that R-Truth, WWE had big plans for him, and that could possibly include a future WWE Championship match, that at the very next pay-per-view, that championship match would be happening. John Cena versus R-Truth, WWE Championship. Congrats. Now, on the subject of Alex Riley, I've been a fan of his since day one. The first time I saw that video package promoting him for the second season of NXT, I instantly saw the star power that he possessed, but that was back when he was playing a naturally arrogant heel. Now he's in new territory. Now he's a face, and while I've been enjoying this turn, this new direction that his character has gone in, I still think he's yet to be tested. Everybody's getting wrapped up in the new car smell and the loud pops that he's getting from the crowd, but I think that's more so a testament to how great Miz and Michael Cole are as heels, where they can take that heat that they generate from the crowd and turn that into cheers for somebody who just a few weeks ago a lot of people would have considered irrelevant and nothing more than just a sidekick. So it remains to be seen as to whether Alex Riley can hold his own in a match or in a promo, but I really am wishing him success with this new character that he has, and I'm hoping that this is serious because WWE, they really do need, you know, more faces in that top tier. But as I start to look at this more, I'm wondering really how serious can it be? Were they just elevating Alex Riley to have somebody for the Miz to feud with now that he's out of the feud with John Cena? You know, I'm wondering, will this thing last, and how long will it last? Because you see rapid pushes like this with heels all the time in WWE, but you don't really see it like this with faces that often. And then when you do see it, you know, goes nowhere. Like, let's take a look at Evan Bourne. He was starting to get a push. He beat Chris Jericho a couple of times. He was in a high-profile match, tag team partners with John Cena. That lasted for a hot minute. It ended. They moved on to something else. Also, we had Kofi Kingston feuding with Randy Orton a couple of years ago. That was a big high-profile feud. that ended up going nowhere. Well, it did go somewhere, down, along with Kofi Kingston down the card. But yeah, that's another story for another day. Yeah, so I'm wondering, what are they really doing with this? What are they really trying to accomplish? And I really hope it is serious, because like I said, I am a fan of Alex Riley. So it was great seeing Stone Cold and Vinnie Mac back in the ring together again. Also, it was great to see Booker T back in action. As far as everything else that happened on Monday Night Raw, I like that they're starting to put more time and effort into booking things that are going on outside of the main event scene, because they usually don't do that, but they're starting to do it now, and that's a great thing, and I'm hoping that they continue on with it. But it's going to take some time for me to get fully invested into everything that's going on in the show, and I'm missing Kharma already. With her being out for a year, all I have to say is damn you, Kharma. What were you thinking going out there trying to live a personal life? You have obligations to us. We had plans for you. But seriously though, on a personal level, congrats on the pregnancy. And yeah, but as far as WWE is concerned, this is a severe blow to the Divas division. So I have to ask you guys, what happens now? Do we go back to the Divas division being a lost cause? I surely as hell hope not. But when it comes to me, Hope, and the Divas, the tank is on E. Like, I have no more to give. Stalled out. So, yeah. It's a damn shame just thinking of what could have been with Kharma. I guess we still have the memories, though. That time when she came down to the ring, beat up that one chick. That, other time she came to the ring, beat up that other chick. Yeah. And next week, we have the big All-Star episode of Monday Night Raw. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a 3-hour show with Stone Cold Steve Austin as the guest GM. Speaking of the GM, at the end of the show, that anonymous general manager emailed that shouldn't make sense to anybody, because it sure as hell did not make any sense to me. Here we have Stone Cold. He's the referee in a match. He interferes in the match, and he's biased in his decision-making. The anonymous GM reverses Stone Cold's decision, and his way of punishing Stone Cold is to give him GM powers for next week's show. Are you fucking serious? Like, really, that shit didn't make a lick of sense, but it means that we get to see more Stone Cold. So at the end of the day, I say it was a success. So I'll be looking forward to next week's show. As far as this show goes, it was a good show. I was entertained by it. There was nothing too, you know, out there in the show, but I was entertained by it. But to be completely honest, I am slightly starting to lean towards SmackDown, especially with the world title picture over on SmackDown. And for a guy that's being buried, I'd have to say that Christian is looking pretty damn good on Friday nights, if I must say so myself. I'll be talking about that situation, the big developments with Christian, Randy Orton, their feud for the world title, and tons more on the side show this Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully I see you guys there. Thanks for watching this video. I am J-Dub. Peace out. Why is it that I can't even walk out of my damn house without some type of crazy hijinks ensuing? Like, every time I walk out of my front door, some crazy crap is always happening. I told you guys last week in the vlog how I got lost in my own neighborhood just walking to the damn store, almost got chased by a dog, all of that stuff. And now I'm at a hotel and casino resort, and I was having a great time up until this very, very, very unfortunate incident that I'm about to tell you guys about. What's up, people? J-Dub here, giving a few thoughts on the Tough Enough finale and also the latest episode of Monday Night Raw. I know I haven't uploaded the... What the hell was that?